What is going on, guys? I am back again, and this time I'm just going to talk a little bit about the game, about what happened. Game 5, I got the highlights in the background. It's a little bit different because I don't have, the audio going. But anyway, besides the point, let's get into this game. A couple things. Jokic, he popped off. He pretty much owned Gobert. It really wasn't even that close. Gobert did have a good field goal percentage. I think he was 100%. I think he was 7 for 7 or something, but he's not gonna be your scorer. So and a lot of his shots are gonna come at the rim. So I'm kind of expecting that half the time, right? Another thing I wanted to talk about was, I don't know, I made like a bunch of points on my Twitter last night. It was like 6 or 7 points. One of the biggest ones was MPJ. Bro, this guy has fallen off. I don't know where he is. He's lost. The dude is lost. I kind of want to give him a pass though, because he helped carry us in the Lakers series. Whereas, where Jamal Murray was struggling, and now Jamal Murray's kind of, found his groove. So now MPJ's kind of, now he's slacking, but it kind of evens out, so I'm kind of like, it's kind of no big deal. He had a couple of stupid ass plays towards the end of the quarter or the end of the game, or even I was yelling at the TV. I was like, take him out, please. Sub this man out. Like, he is not helping right now. Sure enough, Michael Malone subbed him out for Christian Brown. Excuse me, which reminds me, Christian Brown, that dude is still playing amazing. Keep playing how you're playing, CB. You're doing fucking fantastic. See, KCP, he actually had a good night. He finally showed up on the offensive end. It's about fucking time. So that was nice. The Jamal Murray had a pretty pedestrian light game for his standard. There's nothing special, nothing to rave about. And Aaron Gordon, I'm telling you, man, Aaron Gordon, man, he is our glue guy. He is our glue guy. Like, you got our superstars. He's like our Draymond Green. He, back during the Warriors dynasty. Like, it's kind of, he's kind of like that. Like, that was a charge. But anyway, it's kind of like that. Like, he's not the guy that we really rely on to score and stuff, but I don't know, he's our glue guy. Like, he could pop off for 30, he could get 10, 15 rebounds. He guards the best guys on the other players' teams, because a lot of the best players are going to be forwards. Like, at least Anthony Edwards, he's a bigger guard, I guess. He's like, what, 6'8", 6'6", 6'8", around there. And then, you got the LeBrons and the KDs and all that other shit. So he guards the best player. He's like our jack of all trades type thing, right? So AG, our glue guy, man, our hustle guy, he is providing us with that energy and shit. I love to see it. AG, keep that shit up, man. Good job. I don't think you guys understand how much I appreciate AG on this team. Even when he has rough nights, I'm still just like, no, he's our glue guy. It's okay. The big three should be Jokic, Murray, and MPJ. So when MPJ's slacking, that's when I'm that's when I'm irritated. Because Aaron Gordon is there to be the extra bonus, like, if he's doing it on the offensive end, fuck yeah, dude, we're gonna have a great fucking game. Because MPJ should be, I'm sorry, but I was talking about it last night. He's a max contract player. He should be showing up. That's pretty much, that's just what it is. Like, Jokic shows up, Murray shows up more times than not. MPJ needs to be consistent. He needs to show up. Aaron Gordon is just, he's that glue guy, man. He just keeps us all together. He keeps the energy high. Yeah. I love AG on this team. So I said Nuggets in 6. My friend texted me last night. He said, oh, Nuggets in 6. I'm like, yeah, I predicted for Nuggets to win in 6, maybe 7. I was leaning more towards 6, but I was not expecting this 0-2 start that we started off with. So that didn't help my prediction. That made me a little bit nervous, but we came back, we're doing good. And there were a couple talking points that I heard from, one, Kendrick Perkins. God, that guy is so fucking dumb. I don't know why he's on air. I don't know why he's a quote unquote analyst. The dude's a fucking idiot. Like, hands down. I'll tell him. The dude's an idiot. I've even tweeted to him because he said some dumb shit, and I straight up replied back to his tweet. I was like, bro, legit, I legit said, genuine question, are you really that stupid? Because it doesn't surprise me if you are. That's literally like end quote right there. Like, that's literally what I tweeted to him, because I'm like, dude, the dude's an idiot. Perkins, I don't know why he's on air. I really don't. So he's all like, oh, I expect the Timberwolves to actually here, I can just show you the clip.
Did Denver take the series, or do you feel like Minnesota blew it?
What you mean take the series or they blew it? This series is going 7 games. It's neither. This series is going 7 games. Minnesota is going to win game 6, and then it's going to be a game 7, and Minnesota is going to pull it off. Listen, I have
Who's going to pull it off?
Minnesota is going to pull it off. Before the series started, I had Minnesota winning this in 7 games, and damn it, they're going to get it done.
So yeah, he predicts the Timberwolves to win in 7. His reasoning is just stupid because he's all like, oh, they're gonna have, if they have Mike Conley back. Bro, we beat them with Mike Conley in games 3 and 4. So it's not like Mike Conley's a big ass fucking game changer, you know? Sorry about that, I got an ad. It's not like he's a big ass game changer. So that bugs me. And then 2, what is this? Dang, I have no idea what this is. But so not only does that bug me, but it's like, and then he says, oh, the place will be electric, blah, 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 they're at home. I'm like, we just beat them on the road twice. And we beat the Suns last year on the road to close them out. We beat the Lakers on the road last year to blow them out, or to close them out. We have beat teams on the road in closeout games. So Perkins' reasons are just the most idiotic reasons I've heard. Like, we are experienced enough to close teams out like this. I don't, and then yeah, Mike Conley is not a fucking game changer. We beat them with him in games 3 and 4. So I don't really know what he's going on, where he's going with that. Next point is Gobert. Because everyone's talking. Okay, so I feel bad. Honestly, I feel a little bit bad for Gobert, kind of. Because this motherfucker, I swear to God, whenever someone drives in, he's not even like playing good defense. He's like body checking him. Like AG went up, he just like straight up went for like just a shove midair. He's holding players back. So like, I've seen it a lot with Naz Reid. When Naz Reid gets past his guy around the perimeter, Gobert physically holds Jokic, and like last game, he held Jamal Murray back to where they couldn't get in the lane. I'm like, I don't think that's legal to do a box out to clear the lane for your teammate. Like I know screens are, but he's not screening. He's like boxing out, like holding him back. Like I don't think that's legal, but the refs aren't calling that. But of course, Timberwolves fans say that's fair, but I don't think that's fair at all. Or else players could just like lock arms and then just have like create an empty lane for players to drive through. It makes no sense. Like fucking Red Rover, you know? But bro, we've been playing Gobert for years. Jokic has been playing him for years. Like we came back 3-1 in the bubble. Like that play right there. That plays the play I'm talking about. Like look, he's holding Murray. Like he's physically holding him back. Anyway, besides the point. We've been playing the Timberwolves, or not the Timberwolves, but we've been playing Gobert for years. On the Jazz, we've been playing against him for years, literal years. Like this is nothing new for Jokic. It's really not. Everyone's like, oh, Gobert's gonna give him problems. Like, bro, we've been playing against him for years. It's like Aaron Gordon last year when we played the Heat in the finals. And Aaron Gordon said that he was actually comfortable playing against the Heat because he played against them when he was on the Magic for years. Like we've been playing against Gobert for years. Like Jokic is comfortable at this point with Gobert. He really is. So that, yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, and so Gobert gets a lot of flack for that, but I'm like, dude, like it's just when you play against a guy for years, you get comfortable. Like it's just how it happens. Last point I want to talk about. I'm still hearing shit about the refs, and boy does it bug the fuck out of me. Because game 2, bro, there were a lot of fucking fouls. But Timberwolves fans aren't gonna tell you that. I bet you money. I'm willing to bet money if the Nuggets played that aggressive and that physical against the Timberwolves and there was absolutely no whistles called, the Timberwolves fans would be rioting right now in Minnesota. They'd be fucking rioting. But since it's their team, like, oh no, we're okay. The whistles are they're now going a little bit towards Denver. Like, dude, literally game 4, you guys shot 27 free throw attempts to our like 15. Like, I don't like your guys' arguments make no sense. Like this game, there was like maybe one, there was a few where I was like, like, especially when what was it? We got 3 charges in a row. The first charge that we did on Aaron Gordon, that one was kind of iffy. However, the first one with Gobert, when Mike Malone got that tech, that was a fucking elbow. Gobert threw an elbow into Justin Holiday's chest. That should have been an offensive foul. They didn't call that. They called that an and one. So then the next play, Aaron Gordon kind of slid over. It probably should have been a block, but they called it a charge. Who fuckity who? Cry your hearts out, Minnesota fans. I don't care. Like, that's just how it is. They didn't call the obvious charge on Gobert. And then the one other play, what was it, game 2, when Cat ran over Jamal Murray? They didn't call that. You guys were cool with that. Like, I just don't want to hear the shit like that. It's a stupid excuse from Timberwolves fans. I don't want to hear. I swear to God, man, they're getting like the baby treatment, and it's irritating me. They're almost as bad as Laker fans. Like, I swear, they are. Like, I don't know where. Like, you guys got the sense of like entitlement. You guys just like, oh, we deserve all this. You guys don't deserve shit. You haven't accomplished nothing. Like, at least we won the championship last year. All right, like, I'm sorry, but actually, I'm not even sorry, because it irritates me. You guys just act like you guys are like, you deserve all this praise and all this and all that, and you just like like everything on a silver platter for you guys. It's like, no, you don't. You guys gotta fucking prove it. We're the defending champs. You guys, we bounced you last year in the first round. Like, Jesus Christ, get over it. Like, it's just like, it happens, bro. I'm sorry, bad calls happen. I thought a lot of it happened in game 2, but you guys are praising your team for that. But there were a lot of blatant fouls that happened in that game that they did not call. I don't want to hear. That's a weak ass excuse. Get out of here with that weak shit. That's really it. Honestly, I got to talk a little bit about Anthony Edwards, just because honestly, man, he didn't bug me this game. I know he only had 18 points, and it's not the scoring so much. Like, it's him yelling and him like always looking to the refs for shit. He didn't do that a lot this game. Like, it makes me honestly respect him when a player's not complaining to the refs so much. It makes me respect him more. So I kind of like when Anthony Edwards is playing like that, and he's not, looking at the refs for everything. He's not screaming all this shit when he's driving in. Like, I'm just like, okay, like that. This is why I like him. Like, he's a hell of a player. The one I can't stand right now is, well, Gobert and Towns. Good God, dude. So actually, just almost the entire like lineup of the Timberwolves players, because whenever there's a foul called against them, they look at the refs like, I swear to God, they still do it, where they haven't done anything wrong. Like, they physically cannot do anything wrong on defense. So whenever a ref calls a foul, they're looking at the ref like, what? How dare you? How dare you call that against me? Like, I'm perfect. We never foul. Like, that's literally the look they give the refs every single time the whistle's blown, and it just bugs the fuck out of me. Cat is one of the biggest fucking crybabies I've ever seen in my life, dude. That guy, he drives in, he does push-offs, he literally extends his off arm, he pushes people off, but then he expects fouls to be called for him. And I'm like, dude, like, quit being a fucking baby. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude, that guy, he might be one of the biggest crybabies I've seen. Like, Cat is one of the biggest crybabies I've seen. Like, Gobert cries a lot, like, on the defensive end whenever a foul's called against him, but Cat cries for everything. Literally cries for everything. Anthony Edwards, like, he didn't cry so much this game, and I actually, like, God, dude, when he's hitting, I'm like, fuck, man. Like, some of those shots, I'm like, I don't know. I have more respect for Anthony Edwards. That's what I'm saying. I have respect for Anthony Edwards. I don't respect Cat, very much at all. I'm still by my saying that I don't think you guys are gonna get far with Cat. I really don't. The dude is so focused on drawing fouls and shit. It's just, and complaining to the refs. Like, I just don't. I don't think you guys will get far with Cat. Like, that's just, I don't know. I said that last year, the year before. And I'm still sticking by it. So it's gonna be for me, guys. Game 6 in Minnesota, I think on Thursday. Hopefully the Nuggets win. I can honestly see us winning. We've won the last 2 games in Minnesota. And like I said, last year we closed out the Suns in Phoenix and we closed out the Lakers in LA. So I can honestly see us doing it. If not, it goes to game 7. And once again, I don't know, because the Minnesota Timberwolves are pretty fucking good on the road. So they already beat us twice in our home building. So I really don't know what's going to happen. Hope Denver wins, and I hope the Mavericks win, because I'd rather match up against the Mavericks. Oh, and then I saw a clip with Skip Bayless where he's all like, oh, the Thunder have beat the Nuggets 3 times out of 4 this season. I'm like, that doesn't fucking matter. Look at the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves lost to the Suns like the last 3 times before the playoffs. They were like 0-3 against the Suns, and then they sweep the Suns in the playoffs. Like, Skip, don't be a fucking idiot, dude. It's the playoffs, all right? Like that was a dumb argument on his end, but yeah. So that's gonna be for me, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys for after game 6. Hopefully Denver wins. Hopefully it's a good video. Hopefully we'll see. Talk to you guys next time. Have a good one.